Coco Gauff and Jasmine Paolini both claim to have an advantage heading into the WTA finals this year. The WTA finals are just around the corner, with the year-end tournament set to get underway on Saturday, the 1st of November in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Headlining the star-studded lineup is world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka, who, despite making the final in 2022, has never won the event. She will be joined by 2023 and 2024 WTA finals winners Iga Swiatek and Coco Gauff, with the two stars tallying 8,195 points and 6,565 points in the race to Riyadh, respectively. Defending champion Gauff enjoyed a strong campaign en route to the title in the Saudi capital last year, besting both Sabalenka and Swiatek in straight sets. Having recently clinched her second title of the season in Wuhan, Gauff will look to add to her 2025 trophy collection at the WTA finals, where she is claimed to have an advantage. Jan-Michael Gamble discusses Coco Gauff's chances in Riyadh. Among the contenders for the title is U.S. Open finalist Amanda Anisimova, who former American tennis player Jan-Michael Gamble thinks could make a deep run at the competition. "I really like her in this event," said Gamble. "I like her indoors. She has clean ball striking. I think it's a really open field, and that is what this tournament is about." The race to the WTA finals went down to the wire, with Elena Rybakina denying Mira Andreeva the 8th and final spot recently. Gamble continued, "Sometimes at the end of the year, it is about mental toughness, and that's what Coco Gauff has in spades. That is why I do give her an advantage in situations like this at the end of the year, where everyone has played a lot of tennis and there is a lot on the line." That is Coco Gauff and Paolini. "But I really do, also, like Anisimova." Former Australian Open semi-finalist Chanda Rubin responded, "Madison Keys has been a little bit quiet the second half of the year relatively speaking, but she is always a dangerous player. Jessica Pegula, I think she has the ability to rise to the occasion at the end of the year. She is tough, she is consistent, she has the game. She understands when she is in that space how to keep that going, and that's important. When you get to the end of the season, you get down to the elite 8 players in the field, you have got to have that type of mindset." Coco Gauff's 2024 WTA Finals run. At the 2024 WTA Finals, Gauff earned 2 straight-set victories over American compatriot Jessica Pegula and Swiatek in the group stage. She then suffered her only loss at the event that year against 2-time major champion Barbara Krejcikova, losing to the Czech star 7-5, 6-4. After finishing second in her group, Gauff advanced to the semi-finals, where she faced Sabalenka, whom she had lost to twice in 2024. The U.S. star took the first set against the Belarusian after emerging victorious in a tiebreak, and sealed the second set by 6-3 to set up a final clash with Qinwen Zheng. Zheng took the first set in the final, but Gauff fought back and took the decisive third set in a tiebreak to win the WTA finals for the first time. As the WTA finals draw near, the tennis world is buzzing, not just with predictions of who will triumph, but with the remarkable confidence radiating from 2 of its brightest stars, Coco Gauff and Jasmine Paolini. Both have declared they hold a unique advantage heading into the year's most exclusive event. Yet their paths to this belief couldn't be more different. One forged through momentum and power, the other through serenity and strategy. The WTA Finals, featuring the world's top 8 players, is not just another tournament, it's the ultimate proving ground. Every match is a clash between champions, and every rally feels like it could define the season. For Gauff and Paolini, this is not just an opportunity to showcase their talent, but also a reflection of the emotional and mental evolution they've undergone in 2025. Coco Gauff, the power of momentum. For Coco Gauff, momentum is everything. The 21-year-old American arrives in Riyadh riding a wave of belief, confidence, and rhythm, the kind that only comes from months of consistent success. After defending multiple titles throughout the year and proving herself a true force on hard courts, Gauff believes she's playing the best tennis of her life. "I think my advantage is my rhythm and match toughness," Gauff said with a confident smile in a pre-finals interview. "I've played a lot of high-pressure matches this season, and I've learned how to win even when I'm not at my best." Indeed, her season tells that story. Gauff has found a balance between her explosive athleticism and improved shot selection, a combination that makes her one of the most complete players on tour. Her backhand remains one of the most feared weapons in the game, but it's her mental composure that has evolved the most. Since pairing with her coach Brad Gilbert, Gauff's court IQ has grown exponentially. She's no longer just reacting to opponents, she's anticipating, strategizing, and dictating play. She enters every point with intent, and every match with a game plan. And perhaps her biggest strength is something intangible: belief. Gauff's 2023 US Open title was the catalyst for a psychological shift. She no longer feels like an up-and-coming player, but rather a proven champion. She's learned to handle expectation and pressure with poise. "I've been in the big moments now," she added. "I know what it takes to win titles at this level. That's my edge. I've done it before and I know I can do it again." Jasmine Paolini, the advantage of calm. On the other side of the court stands Jasmine Paolini, Italy's quiet storm. Her rise this season has been one of the most heartwarming stories in tennis. While Gauff thrives on intensity, Paolini finds her strength in tranquility. "I think my advantage is my calmness," she said modestly, after qualifying for her first ever WTA finals. "This year, I've learned to play with joy and focus, without overthinking or fearing what might happen." Paolini's breakout 2025 season has been defined by her elegant shot-making, court coverage, and fearless mindset against top opponents. Despite her smaller frame, she's proven that power isn't everything. Her success is built on consistency, precision, and an unshakable calm under pressure. The Italian's mental growth has been as inspiring as her tennis. Known early in her career as a talented but inconsistent player, Paolini's transformation began when she learned to enjoy the game again, focusing less on results and more on process. That mental clarity has turned her into a formidable opponent capable of taking down anyone on any surface. "She doesn't panic," said one former player-turned-commentator. "Even when she's down, Paolini keeps her composure. That's rare and that's dangerous." Her ability to absorb power and redirect it with subtle angles and precise timing could be her secret weapon in Riyadh's fast indoor conditions. While many players will rely on aggression, Paolini's balance of defense and counterpunching gives her a unique tactical advantage. Clash of philosophies. The narrative heading into the WTA finals couldn't be more intriguing. Coco Gauff, the powerhouse of energy and emotion, against Jasmine Paolini, the embodiment of calm precision. Both claim to have an advantage, yet their approaches to finding it reveal two distinct philosophies of tennis and mentality. For Gauff, victory is built through momentum, the ability to ride emotional highs and use confidence as fuel.